Now,
We are now.
there we go. There we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, your dude, your homie. Y'all already know who I be. It's your boy, the Ward, and I got my girls, two of my favorite ladies, my co-hosts, my night and day. My girl E Mac up there at the top, and of
Hey
course
y'all.
at the bottom. What's up, E? What up? What up? What up? And of
What
course,
it do?
my girl Caramel at the bottom down there, last but not least. Yeah, yeah. So everybody, this is your favorite podcast show, and we are back for man. This is a exciting, like really dope show that we got. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it over to my girl Linda Carter, my modern day Linda Carter, Wonder Woman herself. Let her go ahead and do her thing and introduce our guest. She got her what you got, blonde hair going on there? Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that be. I don't know if that's the full hair or whatever you're working with, but yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead and kick the show off, and go ahead and do what you do, baby.
You know what? First of all, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is not a 27 piece. This is all E. It's all natural.
That's all you.
No, it's all me, and there's a lot of gray in there too.
You
It's
telling the
a
truth for
lot of
shaming
gray.
the devil.
You know what? That's the only way I know how to do it. But
Oh,
I want to
uh-huh.
introduce. So I would be remiss if I didn't say this proper
Don't be
introduction.
remiss.
Like I almost feel like I'm at the Grammys or I'm at the
Oh,
VMAs giving like the Vanguard Award or something. You know how people be
oh wow.
on the stage. But no,
Oh wow.
seriously. Um this woman on this podcast. Some of y'all know her as Tiara, some of y'all know her as
Talk about it.
TT. I've known her for a little over 10 years, right, T? Just a little bit over 10 years.
Probably a little bit
Maybe,
longer than that. Well, no,
yeah,
way longer
yeah.
than that. You talking of Comcast years? We've met way longer than that.
Okay, so all right, so we like in 10, 15 range, maybe over 15. But when I tell you, there's not many people in your life that you can say is kind, selfless, consistent, thoughtful. Just overall the bomb and just somebody you want to have in your corner all the time. She has been there for me. We've been there for each other, but not on a personal tip. Tiara has she wears so many hats, right? She is a full-time mother, a full-time wife,
Mm.
and she has multiple businesses, right? So I got to take it back, T. Let's start with Blessed Beyond Measure. Hashtag BBM, baby. Come on. So 2020 was the year that BBM was birthed. Okay.
Yep, you're absolutely
All right.
right.
So bringing it to the most current, we have the most dopest spoken word artist out of the Midwest. Like the most dopest, speaks from the heart. And then now I saw like last week she's juicing, so I'm about to be juicing with tea. Like I don't know about y'all, but this was solely inspired by her daughter. And shout out to Sky, love you, girl. But
Thanks.
I just want to introduce to you Tiara, aka TT, my friend, my sister. What's up, my girl? How you
Hey,
doing?
how y'all doing? Thank you so much for that introduction. And yes,
You're
EJ, this
welcome.
to go back to so we had a mutual best friend. And
Yep.
that is how we met. Then fast forward,
Yep.
I'm like, okay, you grew up with my husband. Even one day
We went to this. Oh, I forgot. Went to the same
elementary
grammar
school. I'm
school.
like, this is
Yes.
far
Yes.
beyond 10 years, but yes, we have known each other for many,
A
many, many, many
very.
moons now.
Yep. Yep. So just, I didn't want to steal too much of your thunder, but just give the people just a little bit about you and what you're doing, and then we'll just kind of dive into some questions. And then we're also going to dive into, and we would love your perspective, T, on like what's been going on with this election, and just it's just so many things we just want to just kind of pile in, and then we got a special treat for y'all at the end. So T, I'm gonna toss it over to you. Like, tell us about yourself.
Okay, so I will tell you a little bit about myself. Midwest girl, born and raised in Chicago, Roseland, Morgan Park, Ada Park area. And if you know about anything about the hundreds, we kind of just sometimes lump together all the pockets. But yes, I grew up on 113th and Morgan. I am the baby out of 10 kids. My dad has six boys and 4 girls, but solely by my mom. I'm the baby out of everybody. But yeah, out of my mom's children, still the baby, even though you can't tell. Uh, I am a wife. I have been married this year, May. This is our sweet 16 years.
Come,
So
oh, you know what?
Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you, thank
hold
you.
on.
Yeah,
Let's
16
let's
years.
just pause there for a second, T. Hold on. Let's just pause there for a second. You don't hear people in our generation say married for 16 years. What's the
Oh,
secret?
oh, the secret, Dave is literally my best friend. Like he is my go-to. Rather I'm in the wrong or not, I have no problem still going to him. I may be a little reluctant in the beginning because I be hard-headed, impulsive, and he is just one one speed the whole time. He is not gonna rush. It is I'll tell you the story about the bats in a second, but he is not gonna rush anything. Hey, when I say they call him Cool Breeze at work. He one of the youngest guys in there. They call him Cool Breeze at work because that's just his demeanor. He is always very still lighthearted. He gonna joke all day, but that is my
Yep.
best friend. That's my
Yep.
best friend.
Ooh.
Totally. Totally. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So full-time mother, full-time wife. What else you
Yeah.
want the people to know about you?
So I'm a mama of you would say five. I'm a mama of five. I have birthed three. I got one senior at Howard, one that just turned 23 yesterday. Skylar is a senior in high school, and then Diggy, he is in seventh grade, my 12-year-old, and then the baby boy that runs the house, my little Tasmanian devil. But then I would call him my Sour Patch Kid. I would say that. That's
Yep.
Dalen, and we call him Day. Day, and he is 4. He'll be 5 in December. Yes.
All right. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kick it off. Ward, you having some technical difficulties down there in Houston?
Well, I was. I'm good now. Thank you.
Yep.
Um,
Y'all hear that voice change?
thank you for
My whole
you know
family is out in Houston right
again.
now.
I
Oh
think he
wow,
was sounding
yeah,
like down a duck a few seconds
yeah. We're
ago.
we're down here getting it in down here. So we're
Yes.
just having a ball, rooting on these garbage bears. So yeah, I mean, don't
Such a
mind me,
hater.
y'all. Do
Such a
not
hater.
mind me. I mean, it is what it is. I like
And you
winners.
from Chicago and you hating on your own
I'm a San Francisco
hater.
49er, so I
Hater.
like winners. I,
Hater.
I just I
I
just like
like
winners.
Hater.
winners.
Yeah, that's all. It's nothing else to it. I like winners. Tiara.
Well, go ahead, Ward. Kick us off with the first question. What you got something to say? You wanna?
I mean, I'm just kind of impressed, really impressed. You got
Thank
a
you.
lot going on. Your mom, Mama 10, and it's just
Did
it's
you say wait? Did you say mom of 10?
No,
yeah. She
She's
got
a
a lot going
daughter
on.
of 10. No, she's
Oh, she's a
the
daughter
youngest.
of a
I'm the
10.
the
youngest of
youngest.
10.
She got 5 or
Yeah,
5.
she got about 10 kids though. She
Right.
Lord
got
Jesus.
got a
After you
few
hit
more in her.
3, just say 10, because that's really what it is.
She got a few more in her. Just like you got one more in you. E. Uh,
Oh,
but yeah,
he tripping.
you're very intriguing. I checked you out
Where you
and
go, E?
everything on your IG, and am I correct? You are an award-winning spoken word artist. I mean,
Yes,
if I'm wrong,
national. We just
correct
had
me.
Right
yes,
now.
we just had the national spoken words poetry awards where the legendary Black Ice hosted yearly. So it's an amazing platform for all artists
Oh,
nationwide to experience and celebrate. We got awards for everything, VMAs, Video Music Awards. We got BET, everything goes, and it's such a beautiful space to be
yeah.
able to celebrate poetry because no one, I don't think anyone has a platform like that holds it every year. So this year it was located at TAG, which is the Artist Grounds out west my Chicago West Siders. Where some amazing
West
little
side, the
sister
best
spots.
side, baby. West side, the best
Now you
side,
know
baby.
Hold on. I'm about
I'm
to.
repping South Side all day, South Side
Yeah,
all day
y'all all
long. But yes,
tripping. Y'all tripping. But West side is the best side all day long. Mm.
we
Perspective
gonna
is
be
reality,
arguing over
caramel.
chicken.
Yeah.
I'm about to
We
start
gonna be
Y'all
choking
arguing.
on my.
tripping.
I'm
Mm.
about to start choking on my cigar with the West Side stuff. But yeah.
Choke
Uh,
on whatever. Choke on
anywho,
Yep.
whatever. Choke on them numbers that's
But we
out south. Choke on all that.
oh, she
there's more
said choke on the
numbers on the
number.
West Side.
It's
There's
so
more numbers on
confusing
the
with the
West Side.
streets. You know, the cross
That's
streets.
because I can't read and spell. That's why it's hard for y'all to navigate around the west side. That's
Oh,
West
what
Side
I
is.
was
baby, I thought
told.
we was.
That's why
I
y'all have to
mean,
have numbers on the south side so y'all can get around.
yeah, the West Side
Okay,
is
I'm
extra
sorry. Did
dirty.
I?
The West
What?
Side is extra dirty. But yeah,
He talking about dirty. Oh my
Tiara,
God. We're not gonna
very
talk
dirty.
about the south
Uh,
side.
liquor store, abandoned building. Yeah, all
That's the
on,
way the south side looks. Definitely.
all on
South
Laramie.
side is definitely looking like that.
He said on
Liquor
Laramie.
store, all on Laramie, and you know,
We ain't gonna talk about
yeah,
71st
Okay, all
they
right.
got a they
Look.
71st
got a
and
lot of filth going on.
71st
The
and
West
Stewart
Side
and
of
Oh,
71st, all
Chicago,
them
Now,
places,
if anybody from the West Side
71st
listening,
period.
I did not say that.
the West Side of
I am
Chicago kind of reminds
West
me
exclusive.
side
of
of Chicago
New
is the best
York.
side. That's all
Kind
we
of
know.
reminds me of New
Let's just
York.
leave it at that. West side the
okay.
best side.
I,
Be
I
But
quiet.
love
Okay.
all
Tiara,
sides.
Leave it alone.
we're gonna leave the dirty side of Chicago alone, Tiara.
Yeah, the south side.
Um,
We're gonna leave that alone.
how did you get into? Let's sway away from the dirty. How did you
Yeah,
get
the south side.
into
We
the
swaying away from
spoken
that.
word? The spoken word thing. How did that become a passion for you?
Good question.
So I have frequented all the open mic scenes, and Chicago is heavy when it comes to spoken word. We have some heavy hitters here. We do not
Yes.
we do not play when it comes to like artistry, and if you huff, please don't. Like they will make sure that they let you know. So I sat on the sidelines with my little
I'm
notebook.
about to. I'm about to. Just thinking about the dirty West. But yeah, go ahead. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh. She can't keep on talking about the south side like that.
Ward, let him.
Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead,
Come on,
Tiara.
Tiara. Come on.
We're
so
sorry. We get childish at times, but yes, we're sorry. Go ahead, love.
yeah, so I frequented spoken word sets for forever, probably like the last 20 years. And I always wrote as a little girl, but never like performed or anything like that. Outside of like church stuff, or church events and or a funeral here and there. But me and my daughter and I had been taking her to this open mic with me where the Prince of Poetry Eros, and he's an amazing artist as well. He hosts, and this is out south in Hazelcrest, so y'all can't fight about this. This ain't Chicago, this some suburbs, okay?
We're
And
neutral
Lux
on that. We're neutral.
175. At Lux 175, there's an open mic called Talk It Out Tuesdays. And every Tuesday, we were there talking it out. And my daughter, she's old enough, and it's open to all ages, but, of course, more mature, like teenage and up. And we're sitting there, and I'm just like, should I go up? And she's like, yeah, go share your stuff. She was like, go share your stuff. And I got up there, and when I say, after that day, actually November will be 2 years that I've been speaking, and it's been the most amazing 2 years of my life. But yes, it started off because my daughter said, "Go up there and share your poetry."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Nice, nice.
Sound like
So,
support.
T, if I remember correctly, what kind of catapulted you into this space in your life was some career changes too.
Yeah. So
Like
that
it
that
was it
happened.
was
Yep. So that happened afterwards. So my mom actually got into
okay.
a really, really bad. Well, my family, my brother, my sister, and my mom and my nephew were all in the car, and they got into a really, really bad accident out here in Dalton. And from the accident, my mom broke her hip, shattered everything. So I was back and forth going to hospitals and doctor's appointments and everything. But I had to take off work. So Tuesdays would be my therapy going to poetry. And I'm like, oh, Sky, we all need it kind of in this space. And this past December 2023, I got a phone call from my director in HR after I got through listening to this podcast. This preacher out in Atlanta, like, oh, you about to go full time in your purpose. And I'm like, oh, he's spitting. I don't know who he's talking to, but he's spitting. It was
Oh
not even 10
wow.
minutes later. I sat back down at my desk and my director and HR was calling like, hey, I know today is, I believe it was like December 4th, but as of December 20, whatever, you will no longer be employed. You have a severance package. We love you. Thank you for all that you've done. And we'll try to find you something else. And that was it.
Damn. Damn.
Yes. But when I
Whew.
say God orchestrates entrances as well as exits, so I can't even be
Every
mad because
time.
Yeah.
even though I experienced a layoff, I have not experienced lack at all. At all.
Come on
So
now.
it's
Mm-mm.
kind of blessing. You know
No.
when you get too comfortable, gotta be like, all right, let me get you up out of there.
Come
Yes.
on,
Get you out
evangelist. Come
that
on,
jail.
evangelist.
He definitely would do a
Minister,
thing.
minister to us, evangelist. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ah. Well, I mean,
But
Caramel,
yep.
I could jump in if unless you got a question. I have a
I do
question
have a
for
question.
yeah.
Cause that name, Blessed Beyond Measure, I didn't get a chance to really look at it because I was trying to find it. But can you tell me more about your business? How did you get
Yes.
that started? Because I know you were leading towards that, but I definitely, because I
Uh,
love the name, Blessed Beyond Measure.
yeah.
That's
So
yeah.
so BBM, I'll tell you a little bit about that too. I actually kicked that one off in 2018. I had my first event in 2019. But Blessed
2019.
Beyond
Yep.
Measure,
Hmm.
yeah, Blessed Beyond Measure came about from a space of lack where I had to keep telling myself, like, girl, you got this, and you have more than enough, it's more than enough abundance. But in 2010, I'll give you a little bit of my backstory. I attempted suicide and
Mhm.
I was completely in despair, just all over the place mentally, spiritually, which eventually took a toll on me physically. I had been dealing with grief, death, loss, and it just all a whole domino effect that came and just saturated my spirit. Um, and Blessed Beyond Measure was birthed out of that situation. So individuals who dealt with suicide attempts, lack of of self esteem, not having confidence. So it was solely for women and young girls. And I haven't done it. Well, I do a once a year event where it's called the Love Fest, and it's nothing but women from all over who come in, and we have one day to completely love on each other. And then I throw a couple of events here and there throughout the year that boost self esteem, and I love working with my young girls too.
Okay.
So
Cool. Cool.
that's kind of interesting that you brought that up, that you tried to commit suicide. Kind of actually, our paths are kind of similar. I remember about what, 10 years ago, at the time I was going through a major divorce and everything. And at the time I thought that I was losing everything. Caramel, I'm about to call her real. Caramel knows a lot about the situation
Yeah.
that I was going through, and I felt like I was losing my family. Felt like I was losing everything because that was my identity. Was my family, my marriage. That was something like you can hang your hat on, so to speak. Was your family and your marriage and stuff like that. So when I was dealing with all of that, I was in a really dark place, kind of where you found yourself at. And though I didn't try to do it, go through with the suicide or whatever, I dealt with the thoughts. I thought about, when I was on the train station, like, man, I should just jump in front of this train and end it all. But
Yeah.
just the thing of, man, I didn't want to go to hell. That was the thing that really, got me. So it's just ironic that you went through that and you actually, went through with the suicide, but you can't even take your own life unless it's time for you to go, unless God gives the permission like he gave to Job, the devil to Job. So a lot of times our our purpose is found through our pain. And that's how got into media and started Ward Media Entertainment Group from that dark place of dealing with
Yeah.
that. So you'll find your
Wow.
purpose, your purpose in your pain.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
that's good, and it's awesome to see you now stepping into your purpose and doing what God has called you to do through the poetry, through business and everything like that. And sometimes that's what it takes, to go through a situation, to go through some dark days. But it's like my
Yeah.
grandfather told me while I was going through it, it won't be dark always. So I want
Yeah.
everybody
Absolutely.
to remember that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, it may be overwhelming, it may be a lot, and it may
Yeah.
be crushing, but it won't be dark always, and the sun will shine eventually again on your
Come
behalf.
on, preacher.
And
Come on,
it's
preacher.
working. Everything that you're going through is working towards your good and your purpose and your future. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, suicide hits very personal to me. For those that know, I lost someone to suicide. So T, and just for anybody that's listening and watching, like, we are a better world with you in it.
Thank
So
you.
just stay here. Like, we got you. Like, we love you. Like, But yeah, we're gonna change the subject. Yeah, we're gonna change the subject. We're gonna
Mhm.
change the subject.
But but
Well,
that's why I
take
feel.
a deep
But
breather.
that's
Take
why
a
that
deep breather to
name.
reset.
That's why I said that name is so powerful, blessed beyond measure.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember that we are blessed beyond measure. Even though we
Every
go
Yeah.
through
day,
those trials and tribulations, we go through so
every
much.
day.
When we wake up and just really look at the bigger picture, we're blessed beyond measure. So
Come
I
on,
love
Absolutely.
that.
Prophetess
Absolutely.
Caramel. Prophetess Caramel, bless us.
We done
Amen.
turned this into church today on a good Sunday.
Okay.
Look, you
Amen.
know what?
Hallelujah.
Look here, Jack. Like, do we
Hallelujah.
need to have a devotion? Do we need to do praise and worship? Like, what we doing? Pass
Altar
the
call
collection
is
plate.
next.
Caramel.
Okay.
All right.
First, giving honor to the
Caramel.
Lord,
To the
to the
Lord.
Lord, to the Lord,
I
Who
can't,
is the head of my life? Who is the
and
Yes.
all his
head of my
people,
life?
and all the earth shall bow before me.
And peace be unto the saints, and peace be what?
They're gonna
Wait,
I
always
said,
what?
multiply.
I said, peace be unto the saints.
They're gonna always multiply.
Uh, and
And
you
peace
gonna
be
say
unto
I
peace
you.
ain't
be
heard.
multiplied?
And
Y'all
They
peace
don't
be
like
remember
unto
that?
Oh,
gremlins.
I,
They like
that's
gremlins.
that.
They're gonna
That's
multiply.
Kojic.
so you know
You know
I
what?
That's
went to
No, no,
run the
no,
Kojic.
no,
harvest
no.
a couple of times. I
That
just
is that
can't
is
remember.
actually Baptist, and all of y'all church cards is revoked. Y'all church cards are revoked.
No, now
All
if you
right.
would
Cause
have
when
said
Amen.
like
Amen.
if you would have
She
said
went. She
giving
went to
honor to
Greater Harvest,
God.
and she wasn't paying attention to the word. It
peace be
wasn't.
unto the
I
saints,
def
peace be
Well,
multiplied.
I was glad when
peace
they
be
said
multiplied.
unto
I got
me,
you. I got you, girl.
Let
Peace
us
be
go into the
multiplied. I
house of the
got you.
Lord. Okay,
okay,
yeah, all
or
right. So
he's a
we go
lily.
in the valley.
There you go. See?
I will
Yeah,
give
what y'all
thanks.
just said.
I will give
Well,
thanks.
he blesses my
Unto the Lord.
shahando.
I, you know what, Ward? That is not in the scripture. Thank
All
you,
right,
That
TT,
ain't.
all
unto the Lord.
right. Let's
You
get
said it
back to the
right.
show. Let's
Okay,
let's get back to the show.
because
It's
Yes,
in the book
Lord.
of Ward. It's in the book
we're
of
not about to
Ward.
do Baptist. We ain't about to do Baptist trivia right now. We're not about to do it. All
There
Okay.
right.
you go.
So
Because I'm losing real bad. Real bad.
My book in the Bible was left out. They were hating on me.
you know
It
what
was
your book of
left
the
out.
Bible was? Songs of
It,
Solomon.
it's a part of the lost books of the Bible. It's a
You
part
know
of
what
the
Songs
lost
of
books of the
Solomon?
Bible.
We gonna go ahead and change subject. All right. So TT,
Don't change the
Yeah.
subject on the Lord.
Songs of Solomon. Did you pick up what I said, Ward?
Yeah, I had many wives back in the day. Oh,
TT.
my bad.
So
Yes,
I
yes.
will. I
Follow
wanna.
suit.
I wanna go back
Wives and
to.
concubines.
Wow, because
You know, when you said concubine, I thought about the episode of Martin when
Martin,
he when
the
he when
Martin.
he.
I'm like, don't say it, but you said
I mean, I ain't
he
gonna
had
lie. I
the
hear some
best
side
job.
pieces. I hear some side pieces like
Okay.
Solomon.
Oh
Uh,
my
I
gosh,
hear some
y'all are so going all the way
concubines.
back. Oh my.
okay. Award.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Y'all
come on
know it's
back.
Yeah.
like talking to
Come
grandpa, and
back.
grandpa started telling us about his old memories and
Don't look.
stuff.
Oh boy.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and reflect. So TT.
Y'all got me over here
So
crying.
I remember one of your first original. Well, at least it was posted on social media.
Mhm.
Back in 2022. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna preface it before I go into what the content was. But
Set it.
you dropped the F bomb.
Oh, she cussed it.
Oh,
And
on
for
there with
y'all that
Aaron.
so T Tiara TT does not, and I repeat, does not curse
Oh, I'm telling her.
at
I
all.
be cussing a
That-
little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. I
I'm
still got a
not
little
vulgar.
Pete. I got a little Peter in me, so you know.
look. So I've been in Georgia for 2 years now,
Still
and
in
before
that
I left,
Bible.
like I remember you didn't curse at all, you know. Um,
So
so
Aaron
but
and
in
I.
the go ahead.
So y'all know the Jamie Foxx song where he's sitting at the piano and he's like F you, oh F you, F you. You remember that?
Yes.
So it was like a TikTok or something, and he was on there cussing. He's
That's
on
my
there
jam.
cussing. But me
That's
and
my
my
jam.
brother
And
were
then you was
singing it
like,
because
yeah.
we had a lot of family drama around that time. So we were being petty Levert and petty LaBelle and and doing that song. EJ, why do
Can you
you
give us
remember?
a sample?
No, she cannot give us a sample. Okay, let me
I
get to
want.
my
I want to
Wasn't
hear.
question.
me singing,
I
it
want
was
to hear her
Jamie Foxx.
curse.
No,
No, it was
actually,
Jamie
Prophetess,
no, no,
Foxx.
no,
prophetess, do you
no,
cuss evangelist? Can you?
no. Hold on.
Oh,
T,
okay.
I'm not talking about that video. I know what video you talking about.
Oh, what you talking
I'm
about?
talking about you were doing a piece about how you want another Martin, not
Oh,
another Malcolm, and you had dropped the
yeah.
F bomb, and that was yeah,
Who the F is coming to save us?
yeah.
Oh,
But you actually said the word FUC,
Yeah.
so I was like, clutching my pearls. So then, like,
I haven't did that
that's
to
one
him
of
in
my
2 years.
favorite. But
can
that's
I
one of
hear
my
you say
favorite
that with the F
pieces.
word?
No.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
just want best spiritual poet. And you got me out here trying to but yeah.
So you know
so
that's the
so
word he gonna
so
choose, but I'm just
I
gonna be
keep.
quiet.
I
So
was
wait a
like,
minute,
what
wait,
you
wait.
talking about, EJ? You talking about in this poem, yeah.
Yes. So it's interesting how 2 years ago, and by the way, the man's foot is still on our necks, especially our black boys, our black daughters, right? Um, but I want to pivot for a second because although the foot is still on the neck, you know how we talk about how we have to train our black boys how to conduct themselves with law enforcement and just how to just protect yourself because you have to because you're a target, right? But now the conversation is different, and I'm saying different in terms of these school shootings. So although we still got to talk about how to teach our black boys and our black girls how to protect themselves when it comes to certain situations. But now this generation and what we're dealing with now doesn't affect only black kids, it affects all kids with these school shootings. For example, the Appalachia school shooting that happened 40 minutes from my son's school. Actually 40 minutes from where I live, 20 minutes from my son's school. Like
For who?
TR, I'm curious as to and rest up to all the victims and the families impacted by it. I just want to put that out there. But TR, I'm just curious, like, is the conversation the same? Or do we now have to teach our kids how to protect yourselves in the school while you're getting an education? Like, I'm just curious around your thoughts on that.
There are two separate conversations. We always have
Mm-hmm.
the original to talk, how to conduct yourselves around officers if you're ever pulled over, if you are
Yep.
walking If you in a car with your friends, I've always had that talk with Skylar and Diggy.
Yeah.
Um, Now it's completely separate now as far as the school shootings. Um, it's like that before it was unspoken because it was sporadic, it was far and in between. But you got to think back like Sandy Hook and the other ones
Yeah.
that we had, that one that we just had recently. It's a different conversation with my kids. Like, how do you feel about going to school? Um,
Hmm.
Network going up and down.
Hold on, T. Did we? Oh,
can
okay,
you?
there you go. Okay, yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
can hear you now.
I'm grabbing my battery. My charger, sorry. But yeah, it's two separate conversations.
Yeah, it's super scary. Like my son came home and like we had so many schools around us that were like these kids don't take nothing serious. They just take everything
They
as a
don't.
joke.
They
So they
don't.
were putting out false threats and these idiot children in this generation, they don't know that any CIA can clearly go into that user name that you created and look up the IP address, see where it came from, and go after you. So they arrested and are charging 30 children from the Atlanta area all the way down to Barrow County, ages from 11 to 18. They're getting charged with felonies for
I can
just
believe
even
that.
playing around. Like we're not playing.
But see, but this is the thing. Parents got to get back to teaching
True.
their kids that this stuff is true. That this is really happening. Because I want to bring up
Hmm.
another subject about the young man named Javion, the one who was found hung in North Carolina. You know, or
Yeah, I feel like
unalive.
he's
Let me
not
say
given. Yeah,
unalive
he
in
hasn't
North
been given a lot.
Carolina. Because I'm going to
Yeah.
say this
Yeah.
for the simple fact I believe he was naive in where he was going. He was a new truck driver, you know, going into different, and they don't, and we are talking about these sundown towns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
still
And we
exist.
need, and they definitely still exist. They definitely
Still
still
exist.
exist. So those are
Yep.
things that we have to teach our babies so that they'll know, because I know they see things from what they're seeing now. Oh, everybody gets along, we all together. No, that's not the reality of things.
Absolutely
And
right.
we have to remind them of what the reality is. And I work for the school system, so it's a little. I see these babies. I see how they come in. I see how they're naive to the world because of how the school system set it up. They think it's their world. They in control of everything, and really don't know. Once they get out there, that little, oh baby, it's gonna be okay. No, we're not gonna suspend you. We're not gonna do this. But when you get out there in front of the police acting the total donkey, they gonna
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
Yeah.
locking you right
Totally.
on up. You're gonna be
Yep.
getting a record. It's so much. So we definitely
Yep.
have to start teaching our babies and stand on them about the reality of the world. I know back in the day, I had my grandmother, I had my aunties,
We had
uncles,
big
some
mamas.
older people.
Like,
Yes, great grandma telling us stories of what happened, and these kids don't hear those stories anymore. If
well, you know
if
what?
you
Like,
if you leave it up to the school system, slavery never existed. We
They definitely
agreed to
want to
come
wipe
here
wipe it
on our
wipe it
own. We
clean.
agreed to
Yeah.
cook and clean and all that stuff for them. They paid us for that. If you want to look at them history books, they changing. So yeah, it's really up to
Mhm.
us. We have to keep on reminding our kids what happened, and that was the reality of things and what the reality of today is.
yeah.
Go
Well,
ahead,
I'm gonna tell y'all like
Caramel.
this. I'm one of those parents. I still check my kids' phones.
Mhm.
I check their
You know,
rooms.
you know.
I sure in the hell am because no, like you're not about to just come in from school or wherever the hell you coming from and close your door and only come out to take a piss or take a dump and eat, and then you go right
Yeah.
right back into your room, like, and you're not
Doing
engaging in
Same
conversation with
routine
nobody.
daily. Yep.
doing Lord knows
Like, come
what.
on, I ain't going.
Take the hinges off the
Yeah.
doors.
Take the hinges.
Take the dough off the hinges.
Take the dough off the hinges. Nah,
That
I ain't
Yeah.
too.
got
We
time
Like
to get
on
both.
no
Bel
drill
Air.
out.
Did y'all see that on Bel
I ain't.
Air? His
I
door was saying,
did.
yeah, he
I
didn't have
really
his door.
did.
They finally
You
gave it
know,
back. So
we
yeah.
got big mamas today that's 38. We need to change that narrative.
But
How we
Yeah.
gonna
right.
Some
change the
of them might be
narrative,
some
war?
of them
How we
might
gonna
be
change the
28 while you
narrative?
playing. The way
Yeah.
the
Well,
world is
14 and
seriously.
14. Yep. Yep.
Yes.
I
No,
mean,
that's the grandmama.
honestly,
The grandmama 28.
we can't change the narrative of parents. Y'all just do y'all job and parent. Like, but you know what? Look, so
But they have to be
let me
taught to
just
be
take it back.
parents. They
Well,
have to
no,
be
no, no, no,
taught.
no. Mm-mm. Let me just take it back for a second. Like mothers, single mothers, even if you're married, like adults have to work long hours, multiple jobs to keep a roof over their family's head. So that requires you, if you don't work from home, to be away from the home. So we don't have the big mamas picking them up or having lunch ready for them when they get out of school or helping them do their homework. So like I just want to just acknowledge that part. But at
Yeah.
what point do we make a sacrifice and be like, something got to give? Like, is my income? Like I don't know. Like I
But
thank God for support, but I know a lot of women out here that are doing it by themselves and their
definitely.
kids are left out to the streets. Like
But
it's
every
Thank
just what it is.
God.
situation is different. Every situation
Yeah.
is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people are going to take that L and go ahead and do what they need to do for their children. And some people
Mm-hmm.
are going to go keep on working like, well, I got to put a roof on it. I got to do it's people priorities. And then also the support. What do we have to help? Hell, with the way rent is right now, shoot,
It's
you have to work.
redonkulous.
Rent is it's
Redonkulous.
I'm
ridiculous. Yes,
glad. Yeah.
ridiculous.
I'm glad
Like
I
this
had my
don't make no sense.
grandmama. I had my grandmama, my big mama. I would my grandmama will watch me when I come home from school. I got hooked on all my
All the
children as the
stories.
world
Hooked on
turned.
phonics. Hooked on phonics war.
No, you
No,
That
saw
hooked on
all
the
the
too.
story.
stories.
She had the right one.
As the
Hooked on
world
stories. Wheel of
turns,
Fortune, Jeopardy,
you
all them
know,
Days of
shows.
our
All my
lives.
children. All my
Yep, all
children.
yeah.
my General
You
Hospital.
know, we
Okay.
need the big mamas where
Girl.
their arms are
And then
fat
Jerry would come
and
on.
just they fat and sloppy. We need those big mamas back. That
Like
can
this.
cook.
Like
Not
this.
These
reach your
heifers nowadays
arm.
can't cook. These heifers that's big mamas nowadays can't even cook.
You know what? Here you go with this helpers.
Where say they can
T.
cook? Mm-mm.
T.
They
So
can't cook.
we are gonna take a slight pivot over to this election stuff
Ooh,
that's going on, and we ain't gonna spend a lot of
ooh,
time on it. But
we
Okay.
ain't.
I know y'all. I know y'all saw the
Uh oh.
comical Saturday Night
We're not
Live
we're not gonna talk about that. Oh,
Oh, I
rendition
didn't
of
see the Saturday Night Live. I gotta see
a
it.
presidential debate. Okay. Like I called
Mm-mm.
Caramel personally. I said,
she
"Bitch,
made me
are
watch
you
it.
watching? Are you
She
watching
made
this?"
me watch it. And
She
So
called me too.
she made
so
me watch it. I'm like, no, I'm watching
I did.
Reasonable Doubt.
Like
And I couldn't watch it.
we have to witness history. So T, did you watch the debate?
No, so I was out actually at poetry that night. However, I did
She's giving
see
a word.
multiple clips.
Okay.
Multiple clips.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
Yeah.
up. Can I mention my favorite clip? The
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
aliens eating cats and dogs. Some illegal aliens eating cats and
Ooh.
dogs.
Mm.
Hey, did y'all get that picture? I showed y'all the alien that was eating the cats, right?
Well,
I sent you that
did y'all look up the YouTube
video.
video? Because the woman, she was not Haitian, by the way. She was black and she had mental illness issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Is that the
they
person he
found
was
her.
talking about? That's the person he was really talking about.
But
So
he made it
I
seem
can't.
like it was like numerous.
No, all of them. He
he
was talking
sold
about
it.
all
Like
of
it
them
was
was
like a
eating
lot
all the
going on.
cats and the dogs.
He sold it. He sold it. And you know what? If I didn't YouTube that thing, I would have believed him. But you know what? No, not with Trump.
Would
But
you
I
really
mean,
believe them?
it was just too out there for me not to Google and research it for myself. Like, who was out here
E,
eating cats and dogs?
did you really? E, why you ain't give him the same face Kamala gave him? Because I was giving him the Kamala face for real. Like,
Look,
like, what is
it
wrong with you? Dude, it's time for you to take your Geritol and go to bed. It was past his bedtime.
War, what you got to say? Because I see that smirk on your face. I see it, and I'm gonna give you a
Y'all,
2 minute. I'm
I,
gonna give you a two
I,
limit
No,
a
give him
two
30
minute.
seconds. Give him 30
I'm gonna
I
give you
don't
seconds.
30
even,
seconds.
I don't even need that. I don't trust Madam Vice President as far as I can throw her. So
I'm not a vice
uh,
We
president.
just dealing with the lesser of two evils right now.
We,
she
I
she
swear
know
we
what she
are.
can do for
We
me.
totally are.
And see, that's the thing we have to
Barack,
get
we want
out
you back.
of. We have
Okay.
to get out of the lesser of two evils. There is no lesser of two evils. They all are in the same boat. They're in the same boat. They rocking the boat together. It ain't no lesser of two evils. They both crooked and can't be trusted. So it
1 minute
ain't
left.
no we're doing better with her. How are we doing better? What is she gonna do? She's been the
If she
vice
get
president all these years. What has she done? I ain't even
if she
heard from. I
if
about
she
to
get
call her a
rid
heifer.
of the rest of
I'm
the
sorry.
student loans,
I
I'm
about to
all
call her.
good with her. If
I
she
about to
get
call
rid
her a
of the
heifer
rest of the
again.
student loans, let her get
I,
rid of the rest of the student loans.
Hold
Because
on,
Trump wasn't
y'all.
doing that.
I think the part that got me was when Trump said he is going to eliminate taxes if you work over 40 hours in a week.
to be
Overtime.
to be to be honest, she didn't answer any of the questions fully, nor did he. And I don't think the
Oh.
moderators
So,
really pushed them to really
oh, the
give
moderators was
full
definitely trying to push Trump to answer
explanations.
them questions.
Well, Trump,
The
because
moderators was definitely trying to push him to answer the questions.
we
They
can
kept on
see that
redirecting them questions. Yeah,
we can
I
see
do
that
remember
the
that.
moderators were not for Trump. They were with Kamala. I mean, it was very biased. That was point blank
Ward,
obvious.
did
I
you
think
did
the
you did you
media should be
see
taken
He
out
didn't
of
watch
it.
it. He didn't watch
I
it.
Ward,
watched it.
Ward?
He
I
didn't
watched
watch
it.
it.
Okay,
He
so
didn't.
T Caramel Ward. I don't know if y'all
I
seen
really
this
think the
clip,
media
but
should be taken out of this, and the moderators shouldn't be media. They should be regular independent people that are biased to both parties to do the moderation
That
because,
are unbiased.
yeah, unbiased to the conversation. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you very much.
I love you too.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think she really fully answered anything, just like Trump really didn't. And, though she won the debate, what did she give a full plan of what she's going to do? And not only that, how she's going to go about executing that. And she did not do that for me. And like I
so
said, I just
Trump
don't
gave
trust her.
concepts of a plan, but didn't say what the concept was.
Well, they
Is
both
better
did. They
than
both did the
like
same
what are
thing.
but hold on, no. He said I have concepts of a plan, which means
He
you have no
definitely
plan.
said that. He
Like,
definitely
what are
said
we
that.
talking about? Like, go jump off a bridge. Like, go ahead. You know what? Let me go ahead and repent because I don't want to jump off a bridge. He almost got attemptedly or supposedly assassinated again today.
Oh yeah, at the golf course.
Yeah, I heard.
Blessings
Shots
and
rang. Shots
prayers out
rang.
to Donald J. Trump. He is still a
So
child of God. I ain't about to
I
get no more
I
energy. I can't do it.
I don't trust Trump, but I do trust that he. I know what I get with Trump. With her, it's
no,
a
you
big question
don't.
mark. It's a big
I,
question mark.
it's Russian
It's a
roulette
big
with both
question.
of them.
It's
It's
a
Russian
Russian
roulette
roulette
with
with
both
both of
of
them,
them.
but
Like,
at least I know Trump is going to be a clown. I know that for a fact. With her, you just don't know with this chick,
but do you really
and
want a
that's
clown as
that's
your
the most.
president, as your
I think,
leader? Do you
but
really
I'm
want a
saying
clown?
I think she is
Do you
more
really want a clown?
dangerous than
Do you really
actually
want a
Trump
clown?
because you never know. You don't know what you're getting with her. You
You
guys
don't know what
don't know
you.
her. Black people just going with her because she called herself black this month, well, last month. So I'm just saying, now that she's black again, like, do you really know her? Do we really know what she's about? She wasn't even popular in San Francisco. She wasn't popular as a what's that, district attorney in San Francisco, and when she moved up to California,
Okay, hold
so
on. All right. Trump, your 2 minutes are up.
yeah,
VP Tiara. I'm just kidding.
come on, bless
Can we
us, help
can we
us.
can we can we all touch and agree that, like Tiara said, it's the worst of two evils here.
Is it
I
really?
It really is. But anyway, I digress. So T, we are about to get into a
I
segment
digress too.
as we are coming up on time, but we
Mhm,
have
mhm.
two things we want you to participate in. So
Oh,
each of
wait,
us,
hold on. We didn't get
oh,
into.
disrespectful.
Hold on. We didn't get into the Tyreek Hill thing because that's still kind of a segue into what we talked about earlier too, with his arrest and the racial profiling. You know,
So yes, we need to talk about that, but we're coming up on time and we got to be considerate. So we can put that for the next week's show.
we're gonna put that for the
Cuz
next week.
absolutely, absolutely. So T,
Well, in
we're
2 weeks.
going to yeah. So we're going to do a segment where each of us are going to give you a word. And we
Okay.
typically do this with singers. So we give a
Okay.
singer a word and they have to think of a song that they wrote or that they know that everyone knows, whatever. But we're going to give you a word and we want you to give us 15 to 30 seconds of your best rendition of this word, what comes from your heart.
Ooh,
So I'm going to kick it off if I
15
may.
seconds is a long time.
Oh, well, it could be shorter than 15 seconds.
Okay.
It can be shorter than 15 seconds. So okay, so the first word for me is redemption.
Redemption. Oh, that was a hard one.
I'm sorry. I
Beyonce,
didn't mean it.
Beyonce don't gonna have no songs about redemption. Oh yeah, Beyonce do got a song about when she sing Love Drought. It's don't she say redemption? I
Right.
don't know a redemption one.
Okay, all right. Love.
But okay, that's the easy one. Of course, Music Soul Child. Do I have to sing it?
No. Okay, so all right. Let me. So instead of singing it, you have to spit a bar, like a spoken word, like
Oh,
something as it relates to the word.
okay,
Unless you
okay,
can't say
okay.
it.
So can you do
No,
redemption?
I
Can you do redemption?
No, I don't have nothing with redemption in this. Singing definitely wasn't one of my gifts, but
I
love,
redeemed
yeah.
you already, Caramel. I redeemed you already.
I'm not.
Wait,
I
so
mean, I am
so
redeemed. Leave me alone.
wait. So T, it's not you singing the song; it's you spitting like an original
Yeah,
piece
A
that,
poetry.
right? Yeah,
Yes, a
like
poetry.
poetry, like
got you.
like with the word love in it, or
Okay.
redemption, whichever one you want to do. It's fine.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with love.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Let me think. I got so many pieces. I'm like, which one I want to do real quick?
Well, you know what? Actually, if you want, we could just get right into the piece because I know I want to hear what you got to say. You gave an
Um,
amazing, most beautiful piece at my wedding.
Oh wow.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yep. So I'm gonna let you go and take the flow, whatever you want to do.
Okay. So I didn't know which way we was going today, but I recently had an event, August 25th, called the Sweetest Thing, a whole 90s R&B set with music, and I did this piece, pretty much like all the candy you could think about, but it was a love piece, but I'll do that one.
Okay.
Um, and it was stemming from Lauren Hill's song "The Sweetest Thing."
Mm.
But the sweetest thing I've ever known wasn't quite the kiss on the collarbone. It be them forehead kisses that symbolizes love, protection, and sweetness. Activates every last one of my senses. But if I only had the sense of smell and someone asked, well, what was he made of? I'd say he be warm hugs, but smells like YSL and caramel, like shea and agave, like sugar canes and fresh summer rain. God was just showing out what he made you. Dipped you in candy coated melanin, skin smooth like Hershey's, something I can nestle up in. He be 100 grand.
Mm.
Voice smooth like butter, but I never let him slip through my fingers. We be twisted and tangled up like Twizzlers. He be the good to my plenty. Loves to see me snicker. A whole heap of fun whenever we dip. A lifesaver. I think I'll keep him for now and later. But he's never late. Always on the dot. Like I said, a whole heap of fun whenever we dip. Close together like Twix. Melanated magic. I call him Eminem. He gotta be from the Milky Way. Or maybe Mars, the way he makes my stars burst. But even when I'm being a Sour Patch Kid, he never needs a break. When I'm being kitty or catty, I could be in a million Reese's Pieces and he still remains the sweetest. Now, some may believe the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, but I honestly believe the sweetest thing I've ever known is you. That's that piece, y'all.
I'm about to throw my laptop. I'm about to throw it. I'm about to throw it. I'm about to throw the whole
I
damn
love it.
device. I'm
I
about to
love
Yeah.
it.
Wow!
I love it.
Yep,
I
that
love
was hands down one of the dopest sets I think I've ever had, and I definitely stepped out on faith even just to throw the event. I sat on that one for 2 years, but it was over 100 people in there, but
I be
it
needing
was
a
really a
list.
good
I
event.
be
Child,
needing a list because I'm right here in
child.
Chicago. I'm ready to
Come
go, girl.
on, come on,
Yes,
definitely.
I definitely will be there.
Baby.
Yes, come out,
Seriously.
come out.
Oh wait,
But
that's
yep, so
fine.
I
Ooh,
did a whole thing with 90s R&B songs. I took like three 90s R&B songs. So the Sweet Sting by Lauryn Hill, Brandy, I Want to Be Down, and what's the I did oh no, I did I'm Every Woman too by Whitney Houston. Yeah.
yep.
That's dope.
Didn't
Mhm.
sis sing behind you as you were spitting? I think I
Yes,
saw.
my big sister,
Whew,
Dana, definitely
yes,
performed with me, and she is a vocal powerhouse. I love her
man. Look,
voice. Mhm.
so I first met Dana when I was singing with Joshua's troupe, like the whole gospel circuit. Like I didn't even know who she was related to until I met you, and when I connected the dots together. But I'm like, I've been listening to this girl for years and didn't even know that y'all were connected. But I just love the fact that God has put you in your calling and your purpose, and you're blessing so many hearts and just minds and souls with what you got to say. And I'm just so happy for you. So happy for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you
That's
so
real
much. This
dope.
was
So
definitely
happy.
definitely sweet. I appreciate you guys for having me. Look, I would definitely
Yeah.
be back and make sure I'm tuning in. You guys do it it's every Sunday.
Every other
Every two
Sunday.
weeks, every other
Yeah,
Sunday.
every other
Yeah.
Sunday.
Okay.
So if you have any like entrepreneurs, artists, like whoever you want to bring on or just recommend for us to just chat it up with, like feel free to get them on the books. We would love to talk to them.
Mhm.
But we're trying to expand our reach and just have very candid conversations,
Yeah,
talking about culture and just music, the world,
it's
like
needed.
life, just all
It's
type of things.
needed.
So
Yep,
Hmm.
it is. It really
definitely.
is. It really is.
But T,
So
before we
Ward,
go any further, but
go ahead.
can, can T tell everybody where they can find her at, where they can reach her at, where they can
Yes.
Come on now.
hear more of
Let's
her
let's
Okay,
see.
poetry?
so the traditional spelling of my name is Tiara. However, my poetry name, my name as a poet, is Tiora. It's a play on my actual name, but I love what it exudes like, when being introduced and when I'm telling individuals, how it was created. But that's Taura, the poet. And you can find me on Instagram and I post on TikTok too. I'm getting a little bit more creative with my TikTok posts. But yeah, on Instagram as well as TikTok. And then on Facebook, it's just my traditional spelling of my name, Tiara, Tiara, Harris Granger.
Cool. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So
So
when
T,
you dropping that album, when you dropping that album though,
Oh,
because
come
you
on,
know
speaking into
that's what
existence.
poets definitely have albums, and I'm looking forward to it
We
because
do.
that was
I would
fire.
love.
That was
it's been in
tight.
the talks. Actually, my brother-in-law definitely just asked me. He was like, you ready to do this spoken word album? I'm like, you think I'm ready for that? He's
Yes.
like, come on. I
Yes,
said, okay, let's
definitely.
do it. Yeah,
Child, look,
I would
We
love.
need
I
I
that.
would
look.
love that.
We need that.
Absolutely.
We, we,
We
all of
need
y'all
that.
listening, y'all need it too. We all need it.
Yes.
We all need it.
Yes.
I would like to do an intro on the album.
Come on, Ward.
Hold on. Like how they be in church. They be like, kind of wrap it on up. It's time to go ahead and get on the body here. But Ward, I do have a question. In the
Mhm.
words she just spit, are you
Uh,
the Eminem or the now and later?
I'm both because them forehead kisses I be giving, they be doing it to them,
Yeah,
every
you
time.
gotta watch out for them forehead kisses. That's how they get
Yeah,
you.
Yes. That's how they
that's like
get you.
that's like a signature for me, so I kind of put that on them.
A
You know,
signature. Okay. All right, Ward.
Okay.
the forehead kisses that be doing it.
Okay.
So I
It,
was feeling the
I don't know.
vibe.
It dumbs down our senses. It dumbs our
Yeah,
senses. I don't know what it does.
yeah, make them dumb, make them real dumb.
You got problems. I swear you
It
do.
do, it
It's
really
all
do.
bad. Don't let them kiss you on the forehead. Don't let them get you on the
They
forehead.
they don't mind.
It's
They
a
like being
what
dumb.
they
They don't mind.
What do they
what
They
they
call
like
it? The
say.
spell.
Yeah, they put it be putting
they like
spells.
being
They be
dumb.
putting spells.
It's
They
a
be
trick
liking it.
from the pit, as in the
Mm-hmm.
Baptist days. Trick from the pit, right there.
But
Don't
it's
do
a
it,
holy
ladies.
forehead
Don't.
kiss. It's a holy
Don't put the
sensual
Lord in there.
forehead
Don't put
kiss.
the Lord in there unless you're
Definitely
married.
don't do that.
Okay, unless you're
No,
married.
it really is. It gets them every time. It does. But yeah, I would like
I
to
don't
do
even
that
know why y'all
intro.
let
It
him
is.
talk
I
That's
sometimes.
a
would like to do
dangerous.
an
Does
That's
it?
a
intro.
dangerous one.
Hold on,
I would like to
Ward.
do an
Does it?
intro. Yeah.
Ward. Does it let you GTD?
Uh, sometime it depends on it. It just really depends
Got
on
them
the
draws,
person,
dog.
the person, and where they're
Y'all
at
in
in
this
their
Martin
headspace.
stuff. Oh my
It's like
God.
where they're at in their headspace and in their life. So sometimes, yeah,
Oh, I'm about to
yeah,
put
it
a
does.
hashtag on this comment right now because this has to be a classic, and I have to record this and document it. GTD, y'all. If y'all don't know, got them draws.
Got him, got
Got him.
him, got
Okay.
him.
So
Yeah,
on that note,
yeah. No, I was
Ward,
serious
go
about the
ahead and
intro
take
though.
us on.
I really was.
Hit her up on her IG and let her people
Don't
talk to
don't
your
over
people,
don't,
and then y'all
don't
will.
overlook that.
Y'all
Yeah,
will.
don't overlook that. I'll get my little very very white voice in there.
Wait, hold on. What you gonna say, Ward? Go ahead and spit a bar or two before we close on out.
Right. What you saying on this spoken word album?
What you gonna say?
No, baby,
Look,
I can't release that. I can't do that. That'll have to be for the people.
wait.
That'll
He gonna be like, baby, I want to be your mother, your father, your daughter, your sister, your cousin, your brother. I just want to love you, baby. I just want to love you, baby.
Oh, y'all really suck. Swear.
He
Y'all
got
be
all these
funny.
Martin, all the Martin. Wasn't he doing poetry? Was he?
Look, yes,
Oh, God.
yeah. Look,
Put that Love Jones.
He's
That
nobody
okay.
Love
can
Okay.
Jones.
challenge me. Nobody can challenge
What's
me on
that
Martin
Love
trivia.
Jones?
If you
You and Dave.
can,
That's why you and Dave like this.
oh, how is Dave
E.
leg doing? By the way, since Oreo
You said what?
violated the leg, how is
Get off.
Dave
I'm
leg
about to
doing?
hang up.
Okay, I didn't.
E. Was that
Yeah,
Love Jones? Was that Love Jones?
no, it was off of
No,
Martin.
What y'all, so I need y'all to stop watching Martin. Just stop watching
that's
it. Oh my
that's
God.
fine.
Because now,
What?
when you said that, I
I
remembered
want to
that.
be your mother,
Definitely.
your father,
Yeah.
your love. I just want to love you, baby. I just want to love you,
No.
baby.
it'll be
Okay,
Thank
something
all
you
right,
on
guys.
all right.
those lines.
Ward,
Thank
get
you
on, take us
for
on out.
joining us this Sunday because I gotta
It'll
take
be
us out.
something.
I
It'll
gotta
be
take
something
us
along
out.
those lines. Caramel, you want to take us out?
I gotta take us out because after all, yeah. Thank you guys for joining in and running down with us on the rundown.
Cause
This
we
your
be
girl
running. We be like,
Caramel. We got Vanilla in the Sky up there. Yeah. Which way?
well,
Yep.
Going up
down
there?
here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold
Up
on.
there.
Wait, who? Me?
Got you
Hold on.
up there.
Me? Hold
Yeah.
on. Me and T both light skinned. So which one you talking about? Me,
I'm,
me
I'm,
and T.
I'm pointing towards you. Hold up.
Oh.
Towards you. You.
Oh. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So we got
It's like
EMAC up
it's
there,
like the
and we
Brady
got
Bunch.
the
It's like
ward,
the
the
Brady
ward, the
Bunch.
ward.
It's like
Yeah,
it's a lot going on, like the Brady Bunch.
it definitely is. We
Oh,
appreciate y'all though for chopping it up with us. Appreciate you,
love you
T, for
guys.
real, T. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. That.
Thank you
That
so
poem
much
was
for
the
having me,
bomb.
y'all. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Ward, what do we say all the time? That hashtag. Come on, Ward.
Damn it, hashtag do what they say you can do.
It was
Oh
a.
no, that was him. Hey, yeah, that's it.
Are you thinking about your piece for Tiara's spoken
I
You
word
think
know,
he
poem?
it,
deep in
you
thought.
know, it's like
Okay.
her kiss is like the warm embrace of a son,
Uh,
and her
hey,
touch
we
is
got
like
that note. We
her
got
touch
to
is
go. We
you
got to
know.
go. The
I'm gonna
album is
put it
gonna
together.
drop.
I'm gonna
The
put it together for
Bars.
the people. You
Bars.
know, I
the album is gonna drop.
I got
Yeah,
bars
yeah.
and receipts to go with the bars, so I'm gonna put it all together and make it do what it do, baby.
Oh, well, so I'm gonna close out. My 40th is coming up on 9/24. I'm gonna put my cash app in
Yeah,
these
that's
comments
it.
here, so y'all could just send $40. I need everybody watching this live send $40 to
Mm,
$ Erica 92484.
So so you know what a 40 stand for too. All right. And
mm.
on that
Let me
note, y'all
Google.
have a good
Hey
night.
Siri. Hey
That's
Siri. What does 40 mean? Can I?
when they leave you
Bye,
that 40.
y'all.
When they leave you that 40,
No.
all right.
Hey Siri. What does it mean when
Ti-
somebody gives you 40 men?
Tiara, Tiara, I'm so
Nice.
sorry.
It's
Tiara,
it's okay. I love you. I love you guys.
I'm sorry, dear. I'm so sorry, hon. Dear
I'll
I'm
talk
Nene,
to
mad
I
y'all
you
later.
think
said
All
that
right.
number. Erica, you
I
from
thought that
Chicago.
we're
You
gonna
know what
be.
$40 mean.
She
Yeah,
definitely know what 40
I
means.
know. Hold
A
on.
hot
I know what
40.
these. No, I know what these last $2 mean, but I'm sorry. I went from the low end to Hyde Park to Roseland. So what is? Oh, 40. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
Bye,
Stop
y'all.
asking people for
Bye.
40.
that's
Bye.
folks. That's a public school education.
Don't talk about the public schools.
I went
Hashtag
to
no
Leo.
Cosby,
cosmetics.
taught you
I went
that.
to a
Yep.
I went to a Catholic school,
Cosmetics.
so yeah, that kind of what a
Simeon
public school
career.
education gives you,
Whitney
So
Simeon
Young
career.
should have been a dolphin. Should have been a
Mm.
dolphin. Should have
I
been a
didn't like y'all
dolphin. All
cheerleaders.
right.
Y'all cheerleaders,
y'all
they
got
didn't
some
have
nerve
good toe
Whatever.
touches.
Should
All
have been
right,
a
bye. We
dolphin.
out.
That's
We
it.
out. Peace
y'all
out.
told us
Be
y'all told
blessed.
us
Bye.
they really
Bye.
did.
See y'all.
I
Bye-bye.
gotta hit